Philadelphia has quietly become one of the country's most promising places to start a business. So joining us now is Gene Markspaul, business expert with the Philadelphia Inquirer. Good morning, my friend.
Hello, Shana.
Good
Thanks
to
for
see
having me
you.
on.
Absolutely. So you write a lot about Philadelphia and small businesses, but you write that Philadelphia is becoming a stronger place for entrepreneurs to begin a startup. What's changing, and why should folks consider Philadelphia or this region in general to start?
So for starters, there's the global report that was done, and it ranked Philadelphia like in the top 15 of all like metropolitan areas around the world for best place to start a business. So Shana, in this area, we have really, really great education. So it's a good talent pool of people. The cost of living, I mean, I think we realize it's a little bit less than what it would be if we were starting up a business in New York or San Francisco. And then there were like some very strong industries here that are good for startups. There's a good growing technology industry, healthcare is huge around here, and of course education. So all of those factors put together has been attracting a lot of people for starting up businesses here.
Absolutely. One of the big themes in what you write is about preparation, especially financial preparation. What should entrepreneurs kind of work towards, especially with these blind spots? How to kind of identify those blind spots before starting a business?
Yeah, I will. So first of all, yeah, you're right. When I write for the Inquirer every week, it's advice about running. So this is advice for starting up a business, right? And you're right about those financial blind spots. So first of all, you need to make sure you have money. Shana, I mean, a lot of people like start up businesses like it's a dream or some kind of romantic thing or whatever, but in the end, it's dollars and cents. So
gotta have money to make money.
You gotta have money to make money. And listen, I hope you work here at Fox 29 for the next 50 years. But if you were to start up a business, the people I've seen that have been most successfully financially when they get it off the ground, a lot of them start up their businesses while they have jobs and health insurance, or at least have a significant other with health insurance. And you want to make sure you've got about 2 years of cash in the bank before you start up your business. And by the way, I don't say this lightly, it's pretty hard to do. I mean, you're working 60 or 70-hour weeks. You want to make sure there's no conflict. So, but yeah, you got to make sure you got money to do it. It's a capitalist society.
Yeah. You caution readers that, passion is not enough to like successfully start a business. How do you, I guess, encourage entrepreneurs in many ways to balance the passion, but also the hard realities of profitability and cash flow?
So passion is very important, and you should always have that. But, Shana, I work with a lot of companies in the Philadelphia area that have been around for a while, family-owned businesses, and you run a business for enough years, and I think you have enough people lie to you, let you down, don't support you, don't, all of that. There's a lot of hard, cold realities about leaving a job and starting up a business. So the passion is really important, but you got to make sure you grow a thick skin and you're ready to collect receivables and you're ready to pay the bills and fire employees that aren't working. I mean, a lot of it goes beyond just passion. It becomes sort of hard knocks of running a company. It's hard.
Yeah. You point out that many entrepreneurs overlook the support systems that may be available to them. What kind of local resources or even networks that you think founders should kind of tap into early on?
100%. So first of all, another great reason why you start up a business in Philly and why it's so popular is that there is a huge support system around here. So if you're looking to start up a business, my recommendation really is to focus on small business development centers that are here in the area. There is a great one out by Temple University, their Fox School of Business. SCORE is another good one, Shane, as well. That's a federal one. Entrepreneur Works is really popular here in the city. So those are, and by the way, the free library offers amazing free services for businesses. You can start up a business. You can use some of their space. They provide all this research and market studies for you as well. So that's just tipping the sort of like the tip of the iceberg. My recommendation is check out my article, my column last week in the Inquirer. I list out a whole bunch of other ones to go into. But there's a lot of resources.
A lot of resources. Yeah. Good stuff. So my final question for you is really just a piece of advice, perhaps for entrepreneurs. For those that are maybe on the fence about leaving a steady job to start a business, what advice would you have for them as they kind of make that leap or prepare to make that leap?
I have got a big piece of advice, and the piece of advice that I have for you if you're starting up a business is make sure that your family is fully on board. Okay, I mean, whether it's a significant other or a spouse, starting up a business will take up a lot of your time and a lot of energy, and it is a lot of stress and a lot of commitment that you have to make. And I've seen people fail with really good business ideas because their significant other was not fully on board. And if you don't have the family involved and committed and they know what to expect over the next couple of years while you're doing this, it's going to make life a lot harder for you. So keep that in mind. Make sure that your family is fully on board before you start a business, and you'll have a better recipe for a better chance of success.
Absolutely. Mark, G. Mark, as always, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.